we did a trip up to St. Augustine, and we went up to the old jail, and we came armed with ST25 recorders, and I didn't have my DR60 at that time, and some full spectrum cameras, and we just went for it. The old jail in St. Augustine was built in the early, it's obviously St. Augustine's one of the oldest cities in the United States, and the jail was moved there when Henry Flagler came down and bought up a lot of the land and property. He didn't want it in the city, so he moved it just outside of the city, and he painted it and made the front of it look, real fancy and nice, so it just kind of looks like a building if you're driving by, because this was his envision. He wanted to make St. Augustine like this new, beautiful, happy new spot, So the jail is pretty small. It's pretty cramped, and they had an overload, and like I said earlier, Warden Perry was a big, tough guy. You didn't mess with him, and he stuffed as many people as he could fit into one cell. There was an open air jail in Florida, so it's pretty hot and gross, and you're packed in there like sardines. A lot of people didn't make it out, even just for minor stuff, because of the heat exhaustion and poorly kept conditions. We were doing a few EVP sessions, as that one that you saw in the video when we were in the solitary confinement downstairs. That EVP we didn't hear when we play it back. The ST25 is a great recorder, but playing back in the field, sometimes you don't hear it as well as when you're back, in a quiet location. And that's when we found that EVP that said, "I'll shoot you." Male or female? Are you male or female? And then Joe, started feeling a little queasy, a little off, kind of felt like something was watching him, kind of something was there. He got a little uneasy feeling. So we ended up going upstairs into the warden's bedroom and set up our gear. And we're getting some REM pod responses on the Mel meter when we were talking about Warden Perry. And the reason that I asked, or what I said was, this is a good idea. I thought what you said was a good idea, or what you had, or something like that, paraphrasing. Because he was actually subcontracting out the inmates to help build St. Augustine. And I just learned that day from one of the historians in the area. So I was like, you know what, there's so many people that come to this place. I need to maybe see if I can trigger a response by saying something that not everybody's saying. Hey, are you here? Or, and see if I get a response. And then when I said that, he said, talk to me. Good idea. I know a lot of people were mad at you. I think that was a good idea. I know a lot of people were mad at you. I was pretty darn skeptical going into it, and I would say that investigation changed my whole way of thinking. We'll do the Estes method. Joe was one of the ones that brought it to my attention, and what it is you take a spirit box or an AM/FM scanner, whichever type you like to use, and you plug noise isolation headphones in. So basically like drummers headphones, like Vic Force or something like that are noise isolation, not noise canceling. And then you crank it up and you're listening to the spirit box just through your headphones. So you can't hear what the person's asking you, and will also blindfold them so they can't read your lips. The first time we tried it, Joe put the headphones on and we just went to a cemetery, just me and him, one of the local ones that we know, the police officers and stuff. We'd call them, say, hey, we're coming over there to test out some equipment. And we got some really remarkable responses right off that. But the one that I sent you the YouTube link to today when we did the Hotel Redlands one, I think that was like his fourth time doing it. And that was the craziest one yet. In the video, Joe's laying down, relaxing, just kind of concentrating and listening to the spirit box. He cannot hear me, and he cannot see. He's just blurting out whatever he hears in the spirit box. And then I'll go through and randomly ask different questions. Um, and then he's just going to blurt out whatever he hears, and we'll see if it coincides. The stuff was lining right up with what was going on.
So I'm going to give you one more chance to let us know, or to let Joe know.
Joe always knows.
So do me a favor, to prove that you're here, just tell me what that is. What card is that? Tell Joe what card that is. He has no idea I brought cards. You can also tell us a color. Don't forget, you can still tell me one of these. Both of them are going nuts. Look at the ovulus. Watch it.
My name is Mike Delcoro. I go by Florida Paranormal Researcher. You can find me on Instagram. That there will take you to a link of all my other social media sites, YouTube, TikTok, things of that nature. I'm also with a team called War Party Paranormal. We're probably one of the largest teams in the United States. I think we consist of over 30 members. We hold public events, so clients can come and visit with us, meet us, ask questions, learn about the gear, learn about what we do, see that we're very professional in what we do. And our main goal to get our name out there and get out and be seen is so we can help people that have problems with the paranormal.